afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Continental Cablevision's coverage of William & Mary soccer. This is the game of the week. We have William & Mary in the white and green on our left, and University of California, Santa Barbara on the right in blue. Just getting ready for the kickoff here. My name is Charlie Hensel. I'll be doing the play-by-play, and joining me is Tom Repke, our expert commentator, former player at William & Mary. Tom, can you bring us up to date with William & Mary's season so far?
Sure, Charlie. William & Mary is 4-0-1 with a tie against Navy 1-1. Otherwise, 4 victories. Coming off a 4-2 win against Christopher Newport College. It's a hard-fought game. William & Mary scoring 2 goals late in the game to break it open and win it.
What, just generally, Tom, can we expect for today's game?
Well, Santa Barbara is going to play a tough defense, a lot of hard tackles. I think we might see a lot of fouls, too.
They played last night, Santa Barbara did.
Santa Barbara, yeah, coming off a 2-0 loss to UVA, playing on the AstroTurf. That could come into play today. They could be a little bit sore after that game.
Yeah. And play already hard as William & Mary's got the ball. Mike Colares outside of the foot, nicely done.
Good ball there to Tuttle.
John Tuttle, nicely done. It was a good effort.
John Tuttle looking strong. He came off with a goal against Navy and scoring last game against CNC as well.
John's only a freshman. You've been around the program a while, Tom, yourself. How do you feel John's progress, you know, and that he is young?
John's looking so poised for a freshman. He's got the great quickness. He's definitely one of the sparks this year for the team.
And that's Glenn Livingston losing the ball, and Charles Bryant for UC. Nicely done there. UC already looking as though they keep the ball on the ground, a little bit of control.
It's the way Santa Barbara talked to their coach earlier. That's the way they like to play, a control game.
What kind of system are they playing?
I think Santa Barbara will be playing a 4-3-3, just like William & Mary. 4 backs, 3 midfielders, and 3 up front.
And getting ready to take the goal kick down there is Scott Repke to Martin Taylor.
Martin Taylor, freshman, having consistent games, playing well for the Tribe.
Now, he didn't start the season, that's right. Although he's earned his spot.
He has fought well for that left back spot.
And Adam Hogue has joined William & Mary's side as well, coming back from early injury.
It's good to see Adam back. He had a severe bruise on his right foot. He's back in action now, playing well.
And we'll have a free kick. Scott Repke, who takes all the William & Mary free kicks.
Laid it right into the net.
Oh, and Mike Colares!
I think that was Darcy Curran with
was
the
it?
goal. I think it was Darcy.
It was Darcy Curran. Darcy Curran with the goal.
A good ball play there by Repke, and a great flick by Darcy.
Just poor marking by UC Santa Barbara in the back.
Looking flat right off the bat, perhaps again off that UVA game.
And there was a question there. UC looking for the offside. Referee checked it out. Everything was okay. William & Mary goes up with 42:31 remaining in the first half, 1-0. And UC does look a little down.
Came out a little flat right off the bat. William & Mary took advantage of it.
I know myself, Tom, playing on the AstroTurf in college, it used to tear me up. And playing against University of Virginia, who are one of the better teams in the country, and then coming back the next afternoon, that's just got to be tough for them.
UC's got, their legs have got to be hurting a bit today.
Lance Holland, nicely done. Unchallenged as well. Plus the traveling from California, I just came back from there, and it is tiring.
It is.
Oh, that was nicely done. Tim Larkin overlapping, knocks it across, and David Zaboski clears and it's out of bounds. William & Mary on the near touchline.
Santa Barbara, known for their strong defense, showing a little bit of problems in the back, though, right off the bat. Some poor balls played away.
That's into Scott Bell. Scott now being challenged by 2 players and poorly done, gives it away.
Scott hasn't scored a goal yet this year, but he's played excellently, setting up numerous goals, although he hasn't scored one himself.
Summers Hambrick, nicely done there.
That's the matchup we're going to see all afternoon. Summers playing on Sanchez there up front.
What's the line on Mike Sanchez for Santa Barbara?
He's probably one of their key. He probably is their key player. He plays up front. He's got great quickness.
Scott Bell gets away. Oh, and number 12, Scott Ravenis from UC Santa Barbara actually grabbed his jersey. He could have been put in the book for that. Referee allows play to go on.
Santa Barbara's goalkeeper as well is supposedly a strong player.
He just got away with one there. He touched it and touched it again.
Yeah.
Referees for today's game. John DeGuardo is in the middle. Bill McNaught on the near touchline. On the far touchline, first time I've seen it here at William & Mary, is Janine LeBastille, who's a female lines person. I think it's real good for the game.
It's good to see that, yeah.
This is a pretty high level of soccer, so I tend to believe she's got to be real good.
She's got to be one of the top women linesmen.
Referee DeGuardo calling obstruction, and it's an indirect kick.
Maybe that was on Caleres again, trying to assert himself right off the bat with his aggressive play.
Adam Hogue running that down. Oh, nicely done. That was Mike Zawianski for UC Santa Barbara, who almost kept that ball in.
Showing some quickness there in the corner. I have to keep an eye on him.
Up to this point, no clear dominance by either team, although William & Mary off the free kick gets up early.
William & Mary showing maybe a little more control, keeping the ball in possession.
That was nicely done by Darcy, again, winning the header.
Darcy winning some headers today. It's good to see that.
That was Sanchez missing the header for UC. And Summers Hambrick plays it out of bounds.
I think what we'll see there with that is Summers will be playing right on Sanchez, perhaps on the wing, and we might see Martin Taylor playing in the middle a bit because of it.
Is Sanchez the type of player that will do a fair bit of roaming?
Yeah, he will. He likes to run into the space, does a lot of running. He's a very quick player. He likes to take guys on one-on-one, like you saw right there.
And he just did a nice job. He gets it across, and Martin Taylor. Well done to Scott Repke.
Scott Bell doing a good job of controlling that ball.
And Darcy Curran attacking for William & Mary. They're fortunate to maintain possession, and Scott Repke tries to play in, unlucky.
We've seen Scott coming out of the back a lot so far.
Oh, that's nicely played. Dangerous ball.
Timmy taking...
And well in again. Timmy Larkin, nicely done.
Great effort there by Timmy, seeing the goalkeeper out of the box, try to get him off guard.
It was a fine effort at goal, just missing wide. William & Mary, great pressure in the attacking third.
Darcy having a good game so far, putting a lot of pressure on.
How's the injury situation for William & Mary?
William & Mary really has no reported injuries at all. Rich Miranda's still coming off a knee injury. He saw a little bit of action against Christopher Newport. Expect maybe we'll see him a little bit later, see how the game goes. But overall, healthy squad.
That's real important. The team is 5 games into a 22-game schedule, and I believe if Al can keep, a healthy side out there, it's really going to help. Seems to be real good chemistry this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike Caleres on a nice run. He was unlucky there.
I think as well, William & Mary's got to be happy with no injuries coming off a team like Christopher Newport, known for their hard play and lots of fouls.
It was Scott Ravenis for UC giving the ball away to Adam Hogue, who plays a nice ball into the corner.
Great ball by
Scott
Adam.
Bell. Nicely done. He hits the...
Oh.
Referee, it is a goal.
Linesman was right there, called it a goal, I think.
Scotty Bell, first goal of the season, a great shot.
A great ball there.
Beats the goalkeeper, Tim Tipping, right over the top.
And a great ball played in there by Adam Hogue, right onto him, running into the box. Great stuff. William & Mary coming out with 2 goals.
William & Mary definitely up here, 2-0 with 36:53 remaining. That was Scott Bell's first goal of the year.
Scott's really been working for that goal. Like I said before, though, he's set up so many other goals. I'm surprised UC is playing this flat in the back. Thought they'd have a good defense, showing some errors.
That's Mike Collaris drawing the foul there. Scott Ravenis giving him a bit of the hack, and Scott Repke, William & Mary, will play it in. And that's played away.
Out to Darce.
R.C. Curran controlling and being challenged by Jesse Frost. William & Mary will get the throw, and Jesse Frost for UC doing a nice job.
Again, good pressure by William & Mary, keeping it deep in UC's end, not giving him any opportunities.
Tim Tipping, the goalkeeper for UC, seems to me a little bit questionable on coming out. That's nicely done! A third goal!
By Timmy Larkin.
Tim Larkin, diving header!
Holy oh.
William & Mary set plays, making the difference here.
Timmy Larkin with a great header, and again off the set play.
3-0. 3 quick goals here in the first 10 minutes. The first half. UC's got to be in shock at this point.
William & Mary just shredding the net.
We've seen 2 goals off set plays here, and that tells me right there, UC concentration definitely weak.
Yeah, it's got to be fatigue from travel and from the UVA game. They look totally flat. I spoke with UC's coach earlier, and he said they've got a very young squad, and I think some of that's coming through lack of experience in the back.
John Tuttle, nicely done, and William & Mary will get the corner out of it. This is just unbelievable.
William & Mary not letting up at all. They're up 3-0. No signs of trying to slow the game down at all. Keep coming at them. Again, another set play here.
Scott Bell, who takes all the corners for William & Mary's, the William & Mary side, setting up outside the box. We'll be looking for the far post outswinger. Ball swings out, and there it is.
There's Collaris.
Mike Collaris. And Tim Tipping quickly out. UC Santa Barbara quickly counterattacking. 3v3. Adam Hogue with Sanchez controlling the ball. Cut. Oh, nicely done by Martin Taylor.
Great tackle by Martin Taylor. We saw that the one-on-one speed though, Sanchez.
I would say UC really needs a goal pretty quick just to reestablish a sense of confidence.
If they want to have any shot, they've got to get one here pretty soon.
That's the first real quick counterattack we've seen today, and I guess if William & Mary continues to pressure up front, that's going to be something they're going to have to really concentrate on.
We saw that was our first opportunity to see Sanchez with his moves, but shut down. Martin Taylor coming over to help out with Adam.
Darcy Curran, nicely done. Mike Collaris plays it to John Tuttle, and John Tuttle, he'll get...
On obstruction call.
Oh, he'll get the obstruction call.
Good pressure by Tuttle there. Again, William & Mary winning the ball in the midfield, putting the constant pressure on up front.
Referee felt Mike Zawianski from UC Santa Barbara is getting in the way.
Zawianski, one of their key players in the midfield. Haven't heard from him yet.
There's Zawianski again. The shining player. There's that quick counterattack.
Summers right there, though. Good marking.
If Summers Hamburg can shut down Sanchez,
that's a definite advantage for William & Mary if he can. If Summers, look for Summers to have a good game today.
And there's John Tuttle. He got called for the push from behind. UC will take it direct, and it's played back to Tim Tipping.
UC thus far having no opportunity really whatsoever at goal.
There's a word from DeGardo, and I could guarantee he's telling him, don't touch it and touch it again. As the rule is, only one time with the hands once it's put down.
Poor kick there by the goalkeeper.
I have not been impressed with him at all.
No.
I'm a former goalkeeping coach, and so I'm a little bit aware of technique, and he seems a bit weak on his intensity coming out, and his kicking is real poor.
At this point, I have to say, though, he's a bit shell-shocked. Coming out with 3 goals like that, he looks a bit timid now. Definite advantage for William Mary coming out with the quick goals like that. Just shook the goalie.
It's William & Mary. It's John Tuttle on the far touchline. And quickly done. There it is. On offsides.
Good call by the linesman there. He was off.
One thing I've noticed so far this year is William & Mary, they're in and around the box 18, 20 yards, and they're trying that extra pass. Do you feel like we might be able to see a little bit more?
I think maybe lately we've seen more shots coming from outside the 18. Sometimes players up front have had tendency to take guys on in the box.
That's Glenn Livingston. Nicely through. Oh, unlucky. Scotty Bell.
It's a good effort by Scott Bell. Tried to get a quick touch in there off the chest.
He had the goalkeeper tipping beat.
Good stuff there. Good ball by Glenn Livingston.
William & Mary's quickness in the midfield and up front is just absolutely slicing up UC.
UC appears to be sort of a slow team. William & Mary's taking advantage of it.
John Tuttle tries to get it through, unlucky.
We see Tuttle coming back a lot, get some help on the defense. It's good stuff to see from a winger. Calaris there again, putting on the pressure. We've seen it all year from Mike, giving good pressure up front, especially on the goalkeepers.
This is the first time in about 18 months Mike's been real healthy, so I'm sure his fitness level is much higher. That's nicely done by John Tuttle. Scott Bell looking to get it across, and he does. Tim Larkin chasing for William & Mary.
Well shielded there by the defender. Hogue putting on that pressure.
That's nicely done, forcing him to play across the field square. Jesse Frost on the far touchline. Oh, that's a nice touch.
That was a nice touch there.
Sanchez tries to let it run through, and Summers handbrick. Fine stuff. Mike Calaris taken down, no foul.
He's all right. Mike going in hard. So far, Summers doing an excellent job on Sanchez, just shutting him down, not letting any balls squirt in behind him.
Just seems to me Scott Repke, who is a real strong defender, has had little to do, which tells me UC getting very, very little penetration. What I mean by that is actually getting in and around the goal close.
Scott's really hasn't had to make a tackle yet at all so far in the first half, which means no one's gotten in behind Summers or Adam or Martin Taylor.
I'm sure if the first half continues this way, William & Mary will get a lot of their subs a chance to play this afternoon. William & Mary's goalkeeper, Lance Holland. How has Lance's performance been this year?
Lance has been playing really steadily. He's having a good year.
Mike Calaris, can he keep it in? Referee, linesman calls it out. It's a good effort by Mike.
Good stuff there, but Mike likes to hit the ground like that and try and scoop the ball away from the defenders. You see
Glenn Livingston
not really even making any runs off the ball, off the throw-ins to try and get the ball.
That's fatigue right there.
Yeah.
That's a nice ball there. Scott Bell to Martin Taylor. Down to the corner. John Tuttle, nice touch there.
Great, he's so quick with the ball.
Tight control.
William Mary as well, switching the field a lot, playing cross balls.
Short corner, John Tuttle. Across. Oh! Diving header attempted by Jesse Frost from UC. He missed it. Scott Repke, long cross to the far post. UC still attempting to clear. And Colares controls. Back to Tuttle, beats the player.
Again, the UC backs unable to clear the ball out. William Mary's forwards putting some great pressure on up front.
They're just getting consistently beat, UC.
There it is again, winning in the midfield. Ah, but he fouled.
That ball is through, and Summers Hambrick stepping up from his responsibility.
Great stuff by Summers there, winning that ball.
Unlucky. Jesse Frost for UC got a foot in.
Darcy working hard today, showing some hustle.
Oh, and a throw-in. Janine Labastille, the linesperson, gives it to UC. Tough tackle there.
Good tackle by Tuttle.
He's impressive.
He is.
If he can stay away from injury, he's looking at a great career.
His quickness and agility up front, as well as coming back and making tackles like that. All-around player.
Ball's played square, and nicely done by Darcy Curran. Good touch.
Oh, that's got to be a foul from behind. Yeah.
There it is.
Direct kick to the Tribe.
26 minutes even remaining here in the first half. If you're just joining us, William and Mary, 3 quick goals. 2 off set pieces, and 1 on a nice goal, Scott Bell. Beating the goalkeeper, Tim Tipping, over the top. William and Mary up, 3-0. And there is Sanchez, UC's hot player.
Again, Summers on the beat him though. Here's UC likes to play out of the back up to Sanchez. Play some long balls up to him. Ineffective so far though.
Tim Larkin trying to take on 6 guys. No way. And getting called for the foul.
Seemed a bit much there, maybe.
One thing I am real impressed with in this game and in the other games I've seen this season is William and Mary basically keeping it real simple. We don't see a lot of players being taken on in midfield, a lot of players being taken on in the back. And I think that's a big difference between this year's and last year's team.
William and Mary looking for the easy pass, the easy ball, not trying to make the game as easy as they can.
Santa Barbara's Charles Bryant will take the throw-in. And plays into Sanchez. Yes, nicely called by the referee.
Good defending again by Summers. Sanchez is getting really frustrated at this point. Not able to do a thing.
Seems to be very, very little support for him. Once he does receive the ball to feet, there's no supporting midfielders there, which again comes back to that fatigue. Just incapable of making the runs.
Exactly. Almost relying on his one-on-one ability, but he hasn't been able to do it.
It was number 2, Steve Sackerson, for UC on the foul there.
Again, we see Scott Repke coming out of the back, making some runs from that sweeper position.
Darcy Curran knocks it across, tipping the goalkeeper. Quickly plays it out. And here's the counterattack again. Charles Bryant for UC.
There's that slowdown game that they like to play.
I have to wonder whether it's real effective in the way things are going right now. As soon as they start to play square, William & Mary's recovered, and there's nowhere to go.
Exactly. At this point, UC's got to start playing some long balls, perhaps quicken the pace. They've got to get something generated. They can't just go for short passes. William & Mary, because they're putting on that constant pressure.
Oh! A bad mistake by Summers Hambrick, a bad mistake. William & Mary trying the offsides trap, and Hambrick the only one who stayed back.
Again, that's one of the problems with that offsides trap. All it requires is one person to stay back and you're in trouble. Again, Repke out of the back.
There's really no excuse for that.
No.
And
unless perhaps he saw something that he thought it wasn't going to work. but again, really no excuse.
A little bit of lack of concentration, which William & Mary 3 goals up right now. A lot of the play we've seen so far has been lack of concentration from UC in the back. But Tom, how important is that mental, keeping it together when you're playing?
Oh, it's key. Keeping your head, especially if it's in the heat or something like that, like we saw in their opening game against Davidson. Mental mistakes, like we saw, they're down 3-0, almost put themselves out of the game.
Sanchez for UC Santa Barbara. Played through. Lance Holland, safely done.
It's a good blast with Lance right there.
Those are tough balls along the pitch there in front of the goal.
Yeah, skimming off the ground.
Condition of the field in excellent shape. Although some football's been played here.
Still, field looks great.
Oh, that's
Good
nicely
ball.
done. John Tuttle called on the offsides.
It's a good ball by Scott Bell there, though. Again, switching the field.
Just seems to me that, you know, for John Tuttle to have the time to hit that first time, he's just not being marked that closely. That ball should be headed away.
Yeah, continual lack of concentration, poor marking. To be able to let that ball drop to his feet like that.
David Zaboski takes the free kick, and it's controlled in the midfield. Glenn Livingston plays it forward.
There's a run through there.
Charles Bryant given away.
Looks like William Mary's going to use the backs to play out whenever they can. Lance will be distributing out to the fullbacks. Keep control of the game.
There's nicely done by Sanchez.
It's a good flick there.
Sanchez from Albuquerque, New Mexico, where soccer's growing rapidly up that way. And there's a foul. Darcy Curran.
Darce came in with a good tackle there, but flicked his leg up after the tackle.
Lance Holland, nicely done. Good technique.
Good stuff there. Lance showing a little bit of form.
I coached Lance my second year as a goalkeeper coach here, and his technique has just improved 1,000%.
He's come a long way from his freshman year, I'll tell you.
Good confidence, good composure. Coming on, Rich Miranda for William & Mary.
Well, it's good to see him in the game, looking healthy.
Rich has had a number of knee injuries over the years, which has kept him out, I know, at least one whole season.
Yeah. Rich has been practicing now and running.
Corner kick, UC, driven closely. Ah, that's dangerously done. William & Mary fortunate to get away. Ball knocked down right in the box.
William Mary backs pulling up, trying to take advantage of the fatigue. And they do. No.
Referee DeGardo calls a foul.
Calls a foul
with
there.
a push. You know, not to stay on the issue of fatigue and that, but, you know, the ball's knocked down in the box. No UC players there. That one's got to be put away.
Yeah, it's got to. Let a ball drop like that down to their feet. Should be put away. Again, we're seeing the William Mary backs pushing out, trying to take advantage of that fatigue. John Tuttle with a nice flick there.
Oh, that's nicely done.
Great ball by Miranda.
Mike Colares controls, and John Tuttle lets it run. Ah, a good effort.
Good blast by Rock there at his back to the goal.
That's about the nicest piece of football we've seen. Nicely done.
William Mary looking really strong right now, keeping possession of the ball.
And UC allowing them the time to get those balls around.
think at this point, William & Mary just wants to keep possession of the ball and keep putting pressure on the goalkeeper.
With 17-18 remaining in the first half, William & Mary leads University of California, Santa Barbara 3-0. Santa Barbara having few, if any, real good efforts at goal. William & Mary definitely in control of this match.
We've seen a lot of fouls also from Santa Barbara, which their coach said might be expected because that's where they play.
Just hoping that the frustration level from UC doesn't get to the point where they can't control.
Yeah. And perhaps make stupid fouls and then injuries could occur.
Oh, Martin Taylor takes it away from Sanchez. Adam Hogue, nicely done. William & Mary's got to be winning 80% of balls in the air.
At this point, they're so relaxed, just playing their game. Up 3 goals, trying some things they want to do.
What amazes me is the percentage of balls they're winning in the attacking third of the field.
UC's defenders not being able to win in the air at all.
Lance Holland sets to play it long, and nicely done.
Again, Mike Claris winning up front.
Glenn Livingston, nice header. And there it is, another example. William & Mary winning those 50-50 balls. Another one, Martin Taylor. They're just going right through the UC players.
I've got to say they've won 85% of the balls in the air.
UC has a hope to get back in this match. They've just got to get more aggressive. John Tuttle putting some good pressure on.
Scott Bell coming back with some pressure.
Von Stieg plays forward, and it's given away.
William & Mary backs doing a good job of tracking, keeping with their men.
The ball's played through. Adam Hogue. And a goalkeeper.
The header. That was interesting.
Summers Hambrick.
Oh, Summers doing a great job over there.
Referee calls a foul.
2 UC players pushing him, he still won the ball. Sanchez showing the frustration there. He walking around with his hands on his hips.
Ball's driven in. Scott Bell gives it away. Here's Richard Miranda coming back in nicely.
UC's got to get a goal if they want to have a chance in this game.
14:23 remaining, first half.
Well done by Timmy Larkin there.
And there's Scott Repke, controls for William & Mary. Richard Miranda, unlucky, gives it away.
Perhaps Rich a bit out of touch there, coming off the injury. Referee in the way.
Sanchez for UC, being challenged by Summers Hambrick and Adam Hogue. Richard Miranda comes away with it, chips over the top to John Tuttle.
It's a good ball by Miranda, just out of bounds. We're seeing William & Mary just trying to keep possession, not letting UC have any opportunity. No mistakes. I think also William & Mary doesn't want to get too lax. They should try and keep putting the pressure on up front, maybe even get another goal before the half.
Changed the strategy a little bit here. William & Mary was playing through the midfield on the ground. They started to play some longer balls up front.
Again, because we've seen UC's lack of winning balls in the air. Perhaps trying to play it up and take advantage of that.
There's UC!
With an opportunity.
Oh, nicely done by Summers Hambrick.
Great stuff.
Excellent job. Hambrick doing the stuff for William & Mary in the back, and that's the first good challenge UC has had in the match.
Summers having an excellent game in the back. William & Mary coming out of the back.
Miranda to John Tuttle.
Well defended there by the back.
That was Jesse Frost.
Didn't go for the head fake.
On the far touchline. Sorry, that was Jack Nick, number 6.
Tuttle's beat him a few times today, though.
And tipping with a long foot.
Miranda winning the header.
That's 2.
That was a questionable call there by the linesman.
Offsides on the drive.
Game pretty well in control, referee DeGardo not having to do a whole heck of a lot here.
Haven't seen
Nicely done.
Not too many cheap fouls, which is good to see.
Scott Bell
He'll try and take both of them on. Wait for his guys to get up.
tries to play through.
Good pressure by Adam Hogue.
There's Summers Hambrick.
Yeah, the defender over the back.
Jumping in on Santa Barbara.
That's a sign probably of frustration, not being able to win balls in the air. Coming over his back.
Set piece again. Looks like Richard Miranda giving it over to Scott Repke. Repke with an assist on the first goal, floated it over the top. And UC looks like they're playing a little bit deeper now, anticipating. Scott Bell. Unlucky.
Hard luck by Scott Bell. Not much room to work with there.
Steve Sacrinson, the defender from UC, doing a nice job.
William Mary's thus far has done a good job off their free kicks, I think. Creating a lot of opportunities.
Some substitutions coming on for UC.
In for Santa Barbara, Todd Bowler and James Caps.
Todd Moeller and James Capps in for UC. Todd Moeller, supposedly one of their key players. We haven't heard much from him.
Tipping, who's starting to kick the ball a little bit better, and it seems like he's in the groove now.
We saw some signs maybe of his hurting legs from the turf right off the bat. Missed kicking half his punts.
That was Caps who knocked the ball out over the touchline. Summers Hambrick with the throw-in. And UC putting a little bit of pressure on here.
Again, Adam Hogue winning in the air. It's a good header. Martin will run out of the back.
Well, that's nicely done, and he's challenged by Sanchez. Scott Bell, nice run into the corner.
Oh, hard luck there by Scott Bell.
Oh,
Taylor with a nice move.
that's some nice stuff there.
Martin Taylor showed a little move there.
He had him beat. Had he gone in, he'd have taken the goalkeeper on.
Yeah. We've seen the William Mary backs making runs up the sides. Taking advantage of the lack of concentration.
And it's the third ball in a row. UC's one in the midfield. Just under 9 minutes remaining first half. William and Mary up 3-0. Does the team have a tendency to get a little lackadaisical up 3-0 here?
I think so. William Mary's got to go with the attitude that they want to get another goal before the half. They can't sit back, because if UC gets a goal here, they're right back in it, only 2 goals down.
Good call, referee. Scott Bell pushed off by number 4, David Zaboski from UC. And the Tribe will get a free kick.
Scott Bell's done a good job of keeping possession up front. Where we saw that foul there.
William Mary will be looking across the field. There it is to the far post. Darcy Curran. And UC with a real nice job. That's about the best they've defended up to date.
Well done again there by Summers winning the ball.
Oh, that's nicely done. Obstruction call by referee DeGardo
I think what we're seeing
on
is
Scott Bell.
Scott Repke coming out of the back, UC, not even marking him. We've seen him make a lot of open runs down here on the right side.
Well, that should be Sanchez's responsibility.
Yeah.
And I believe he's just dropped off into the midfield at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Free kick Todd Muller drives it in, and Repke, nicely headed.
Good header. Oh, it could have been offsides. No. Well done by Adam there. Lance going with the long ball.
Nicely done. Oh, and a poor foul.
Well done by Mike Calaris. Constantly winning balls.
Tim Von Steeg with the elbow in the back. Poorly done. But that's a failure again to win those balls in the midfield.
I think we're going to start seeing a lot more fouls because of frustration not being able to win balls. Especially against a player like Mike Calaris.
6:40 remaining. Oh, nicely done there by the goalkeeper, Tim Tipping.
Took it right off Glenn's head. William Mary not showing any signs either of fatigue.
No.
Coming back on defense, good job.
Fitness level is real good. Alta
Yeah.
has done a real fine job bringing the team along this year.
Definitely.
Darcy Curran, and he's taken down Sanchez, no doubt.
We saw
Sanchez
that
had a
quickness.
step. Is he in the box? I believe they'll call it out. Yes.
Yeah, he will.
Direct kick just outside the area.
It's a good move by Sanchez, slipping him behind Darcy there.
Lack of support there gave that one away, and it's a cross, a header!
That was our first opportunity there. That was a good ball clipped in there by Sanchez. Richard Wong coming on for William Mary. He'll go in for Mike Calaris, I think.
Is Richard Wong.
What's Richard Wong's role with the team this year?
Richard likes to come off the bench and try and spark some goals. He's a great player with good quickness. He can come in and turn the game around. He's got that ability.
Summers Hambrick being fouled there.
That was good technique by Summers, going up, keeping his hands down.
Jay Howell from UC giving him a bit of the elbow there.
We see that a lot. Scott Repke likes to play that free kick into
Tim
Scott
Larkin. Scott Bell, unlucky.
Good effort though.
Dangerous place to try and keep it in.
Yeah, with that track running along the side. But for William Mary to put some hard pressure on here, try and get another goal. Deep in UC's end.
Another goal will bury UC.
Yeah.
Their only opportunity now is to get one back before the end of the half and come out with a new attitude.
They really need to get a goal here, first half.
Adam Hogue, he's fouled.
A poor foul. Referee's gonna have a word with him.
Oh, and he's reaching for the book. There it is.
Yeah,
James Strange.
He gives him the yellow card.
Here it is. Referee, good timing on that. The game is starting to degenerate just a little bit. You see,
Again, trying to get that first goal. They look frustrated and committing fouls like that. Referee just keeping control.
not a bad time to give a card either.
No.
Make a statement straight up.
Let the players know he's in control of the game. Again, played in Scott Bell.
Scott Bell, he's fouled. UC Santa Barbara players trying to run through the Whites.
Tuttle will work him on one-on-one here, I think.
Oh, and UC will get that. We talk about some defensive tactics, just to go back. John Tuttle, he was back to the goal, was allowed to turn and get face up with a player.
Poor defense. For a defender's point of view, when a forward's got his back to you, you play right on him. You should never let him turn on you. Never. Especially deep in your own end.
Tuttle tries to play through.
Oh, almost played into Richard Wong there.
And Sanchez,
Sanchez not able to do anything today.
the Rock, Glenn Livingston. Dorsey Curran, that's his second niggling type foul.
Not a bad foul, though. Keeping the pressure on. Darcy's working hard today.
3 minutes remaining, first half. William & Mary still up 3-0. And offside.
That's lack of concentration right there by the winger.
It was billed as a real tough matchup earlier in the season. William & Mary coming out early in the first 10 minutes, scoring 3 goals and taking the steam out of UC's game. Lance Holland, nicely done.
Scott Bell going up strong there. Glenn
Quickly played. Unlucky.
UC not able at all to play the long balls up front.
Played to Sanchez. That's a nice ball.
That was a nice ball. William Mary hustling back on defense again. Late in the half, showing no signs of fatigue.
Be looking for the short ball there to Lance Holland. UC has dropped off.
William Mary almost just trying to let the clock run out at this point.
About a minute and a half remaining. William & Mary well in control of the match.
It's a good pump by Lance.
Scott Bell,
Good
nicely
stuff.
done.
2 guys on him.
Ah, he's grabbed his shirt. Referee missed that one, no doubt.
He let that one go.
I'm not sure that he had seen that. It was real blatant. He had to miss it.
Yeah. Must have had his back turned.
That was nice.
Quick.
Oh, there was a good opportunity. Number 14, James Howell. Lack of composure in the box.
Yeah. Little lack of concentration there by William Mary this late in the first half. Perhaps still questioning that call on Tuttle.
There was a time when I played here that could have been a fight.
Yeah. Easily.
It's one thing I'm real impressed with this, as far as the whole overall attitude of the team is. It's hard soccer, but it's clean soccer.
Definitely, William Mary's kept their composure in situations like that thus far in the season.
Under 10 seconds now. And that will about do the first half. And there it is. End of the first half. William & Mary up 3-0. And Tom, what are your feelings about the first half?
Well, we expected to see UC perhaps a little bit flat coming off the UVA game on the turf, but nothing near that kind of flatness that we saw from them in the first half. William Mary taking total advantage, coming out with 3 early goals.
Well, stay with us. We'll be looking forward to what could be a real exciting second half. These guys don't look real excited to use.
I think they just want to get back to California.
Really?
At this point. Play ODU tomorrow.
Any coaching schedules?
They're not on the turf again.
It's crazy. They're gonna be dragging them.
That's gonna wreck their season.
Goalie's back. I don't know.
Are we on?
No, not yet.
Here we are, actually.
Well,
we're not going to save it. What is this goalie doing here?
he's giving the referee stick. Welcome back to the second half of the soccer game of the week. William & Mary in the white, on our right, playing University of California, Santa Barbara. Score at this point, William & Mary leads 3-0. And Tom, it's been a heck of a first half, huh?
Yeah, William Mary just came out and totally blew them away. UC was absolutely flat.
Oh, nicely done. Ian Peter, the new goalkeeper for William & Mary.
It's a good save there by Ian.
Right off, he's got to come out and do some business.
UC's got to start right off the bat here and try and get a goal. They've got to play long balls up to their forwards out of the back.
Looks like UC has pushed up 2 players up front. James Howell for UC and number 11, Mike Sanchez. Sanchez was their hot player.
Again, that matchup of Summers, Hambrick, and Sanchez. Summers totally won the first half, no question about it. Totally dominated.
What do you feel like we can expect here from UC?
Well, UC is going to be trying to put a lot of high pressure on to William Mary backs. As we saw in the first half, William Mary playing out of the back to their outside fullbacks. And we're going to see some pressure, trying to make them make some mistakes, get an easy goal. But first half we saw probably a mistakeless-free game for William Mary.
Oh, that's a nasty foul there.
Right on the track.
That's Mike Calaris having the business done to him by Tim Von Steeg, and real dangerous on that far touchline with the track and the pipe there.
Those are dangerous fouls right there on the end lines.
Scott Bell.
Just off his foot.
And the linesman, Janine Levestille, calls the corner. Yes, and it seemed that way to me. Number 2, Steve Sakrinson.
Yeah, good call. She was right there. She saw it.
No doubt. Sakrinson arguing a little bit. He's hot. Scotty Bell for William and Mary. He'll take the corner. And again, the White William and Mary team setting up on the far post, looking for the in-swinger. And cleared away nicely.
It's one of the first headers we've seen out of the back like that for UC.
John Tuttle for William and Mary plays it into the corner and over the end line.
William Mary's going right at him again, keeping it down in their end.
That's David Zaboski, who's got the ball to foot. And the goalkeeper, Tim Tipping. UC still trying to play out of the back with little success through the midfield.
They might try that again early, but if it fails, look for some long punts by the goalkeeper, perhaps. Well, Darcy with the foul there.
Darcy's been playing pretty aggressively. That ball is played in. Scott Repke headed square to Tim Larkin, who's challenged, and Timmy plays over the far touchline. The only change for William and Mary is the goalkeeping position, and that's Ian Peter, also known as Boris, who comes in. He's splitting time, plays half and half with Lance Holland.
William Mary's gone with that setup every game this season. It's worked out pretty well.
I had a chance to talk with Al about that situation, and he's pretty satisfied with it and feels both keepers are as well.
Ian perhaps having a little disadvantage coming in the second half, maybe a little tight. But he had a good warm-up here right before the second half started.
Headed by Sanchez. Nicely done. Ian Peter doing a nice job.
Knew exactly where he was in the line there, keeping the ball out.
For those of you that aren't aware, a goal is when the actual ball crosses the line. So the goalkeeper can actually, in that case, he was standing inside the goal, holding the ball outside. And, of course, no goal. Some of the differences between Ian Peter and Lance Holland are distribution. What we mean by that is playing once he's got the ball in his hand. Ian does a good job throwing and kicking. Well, that's driven in there well. And one in the box by UC.
Tuttle going up strong there.
Todd Moeller for UC doing the clearing there. That's obstruction. And he gets away with it.
That's good pressure by Adam there. We've seen it all day from him.
James Howell with a throw-in for UC.
Again, stepping in.
Adam Hogue looking real fit and doing a good job.
William Mary back's doing a superb job today. Good call by the referee. He was right on that one. Pushing Timmy Larkin off the ball.
Scott Bell. He's hacked.
Terrible foul there. Just cutting down.
Oh, there's
behind.
no doubt. He was right over the ball.
We saw UC racking up the fouls at the end of the second half.
There it
The
is.
first half.
Yellow card, Steve Sacrinson.
They're coming right out again with fouls.
Yellow card given to Steve Sackerson.
No doubt there. Just a poor foul. Dangerous as well.
Referee trying to keep control.
There's no doubt that UC needs to come out and be more aggressive, but
Fouls like there's no need for that.
chipped in there. And it's not cleared out of the box. John Tuttle!
He had an opportunity there, just mishit it.
Bit of a weak effort there. William & Mary still controls. Darcy.
Oh, good stuff there by Darce.
And misplayed. Martin Taylor called for the handball there.
We've seen Taylor and Hogue stepping in there in the midfield, winning balls right at the midfield line.
You see Santa Barbara again on the attacking play when they've got the ball, getting little, if any, penetration into the William & Mary attacking third. They're just breaking down in the midfield.
I think as well, we haven't seen much support from their midfielders to their forwards.
Nicely headed, and that's John Tuttle. Oh, dangerous. But he gets up. Todd Moeller throws it in. And Tim Tipping. You see dropping off, Tipping, drop kicks. That's a bad foul.
Darcy going in real hard.
Chris Swanson took the brunt of that one.
That was a tough foul. He got his leg up too high and just caught him in the shins.
It's plays like that that continue to allow me to be a firm believer in shin guards.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play
agree.
without them.
No.
The pushing foul in there on UC. William & Mary will play direct. And Ian Peter in the goal plays it out.
Ian's got a strong kick coming out of there.
Paree calls the handball. And the best thing in that case is to go on. Sanchez, poorly headed.
Again, Summers winning the ball from him. He's got the ball now.
Sanchez, Hambrick does a nice job to get back and knock it down.
I think in sort of a quiet way, this could be one of Summers' best games I've seen him play thus far.
Sanchez comes in highly rated as a player. Really not shown us much today. Oh, nicely done.
It's a good tackle there.
Paul Parrish on the tackle for UC.
Yeah, from behind.
Charlie Swanson with the hack.
Glenn coming out with the ball off two defenders.
And on the near touchline, Martin Taylor attacks in the midfield. Nicely done.
Well done by Taylor there.
Unlucky.
Applying some pressure.
John Tuttle driven across nicely with a good header.
That was a
Unlucky.
great ball, a dangerous ball.
Scott Bell for William & Mary. Good effort.
That was a good hard drive. All he had to do was get a head on it. Would have had some power going on off the header.
Tipping with the goal kick, poorly done.
Glenn's done a great job in the midfield today, winning balls.
He's just controlling it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice turn by Scott Bell. John Tuttle.
Well done by Tuttle. They're spinning off the defender.
Tuttle beats him nicely with a shot. Oh, what a great play.
Good stuff.
John Tuttle.
He's so dangerous in the box like that, taking a defender on one-on-one.
He really took Todd Moeller to the cleaners there. Moeller, -1 jock. And forcing Tipping to make a save over the top of the bar, giving the William & Mary team the corner. Scotty Bell And he outswings it. Darcy Curran with a good effort.
Good effort by Darcy. Bit far out to get anything on that one. William & Mary continuing to dominate again.
Just under 35 minutes remaining in the match. William & Mary up 3-0, and well in control of this. UC Santa Barbara, a little lethargic from the off, and they've just been not able to get it together. Oh, that's nicely done by Summers Hambrick. UC with the ball, Sanchez on the far touchline. Nice job keeping it in. Summers Hambrick.
Great stuff.
Fine job.
Didn't give him anything on that. Jockeyed him, didn't let him take a move.
Hambrick, a real tough player to beat 1v1.
Yeah. Good on the ground too, with slide tackles.
Oh, that's dangerous. There's a low header there. Referee calls a dangerous play.
Called it on UC, the guy put his head down too low, I think.
Yeah, low header.
That was a dangerous ball in the box.
Yeah. Brave effort there,
Yeah.
but unlucky.
Again, Taylor brings it out of the back.
Taylor moves well through the midfield.
He does.
And a nice ball. Timmy Larkin. He'll look across. There it is. Drives it in. Oh, nicely done by Tipping. And he won't get that one. He won't get that one.
It was a good act, though, by Rock.
Emmy Award.
Yeah. UC trying to substitute there. Referee wouldn't let him in. Yeah.
Tim Von Steeg gets taken down on the far side.
Claire's pulled him down from behind.
Mike Calaris, a real hard player. Tackles well.
Again, Summers giving him absolutely nothing.
He has not had a clear opportunity to cross that in without Hambrick's foot, leg, something in the way. Ian Peter. Nicely done.
There's that distribution you talked of earlier.
And Martin Taylor again does a nice job. Oh, and the offsides is called there. Oh, that was nicely done.
Held Taylor off the ball there.
James Howell doing a nice job there. Ian Peter, nicely done.
UC playing a quick ball there, trying to get something generated.
What do you think the net effect has been of moving Sanchez out of the middle, Tom?
I think by him playing on the wing there, he's been ineffective out there as well. The amount of Summers is following him just 1-for-1. It's taking him out of the game.
Darcy Curran again on the foul, and he's quickly approaching a yellow card if he doesn't. Those are not good fouls. Sanchez beat again by Hambrick.
William Mary will pull out here. Oh, no question.
There it is.
32 guys off sides. William Mary doing a good job there of the offsides trap. No mistakes.
With 30:45 remaining in the match, William & Mary up 3-0, well in control.
Wonder if we might see Miranda come back in.
I think Al would really like to get another goal. I see Miranda up on the touchline walking about. Ah, what a weak effort. Oh, yes, a good effort there.
Tuttle made him look sick.
Todd
abused
Moeller.
him.
He's got to be having a rough day.
Holding onto his shorts, trying to pull him down, he still slipped around him.
Great cross. Tim Larkin having a good opportunity to put one away. He's already scored one today.
There's another powerful header off by Timmy, just wide.
Goals today by William & Mary. Darcy Curran, Scott Bell, and Tim Larkin, all within the first 10 minutes.
You see Miranda came in the game, and Donnie Shira as well. Donnie's a sophomore midfielder. Look like he's playing in the back for a moment.
Oh, that's nicely done by John Tuttle.
Good job by Taylor.
Oh,
Another foul and flares from behind.
and that's in the book for him.
Yeah.
It seemed that was coming.
Yeah.
Referees put 2 in the book. Last being Sacrinson from UC.
Mike hustled well there, though, but not quite quick enough. Trying to pull him down from behind.
Played by. Weak effort.
Shanked it.
Shot by Charles Swanson.
Charlie Swanson, number 16, midfielder for UC. Here's Rich Miranda. He's been a mainstay for the Tribe for 4 years. Nice ball into Scotty Bell.
Perhaps I should have played that one. You see, showing some good control here. It's a good ball.
There's Swanson, he's through.
Oh, good.
Referee calls a foul.
That was good defense, though, by the Tribe.
DeGardo looked like a slip to me, but he's got the whistle.
There's an opportunity here.
Swanson looked to play it square. Driven in. Nicely done.
Well defended. It looked like Miranda got ahead on that one.
And they're out quickly, William and Mary. Oh, John Tuttle is through. If he beats tipping, he's in.
Oh.
Oh,
A step away from flicking that one in.
that's a brilliant, brilliant counterattack.
Well done.
Have to give tipping the nod there.
Yeah.
Wonderful play. And Scott Repke will put it back in play for William and Mary.
Again, you see not coming back. Pulled off sides. That was like a push in the back there, but it was fine.
Don DeShira, just recently on for William and Mary. And safely done by Repke.
You see not even putting any pressure on the backs. Scott had all day to play them.
Attempted long ball played through there.
I got to think that if UC wants to have a chance, they've got to put some pressure on Scott Repke with the ball in the back like that. He's got all day to look up.
That's poor control.
Well done by DeShire there.
And John oh, brilliant touch!
Nice flick.
The skill level out here is pretty significant. Both teams, we're not looking at any stiffs out there.
No.
Scott Bell, quick turn and a shot.
Scott thought perhaps the goalie was off guard there. Had good position though.
Summers Hambrick getting called for the foul there. UC will take the kick direct.
I think it's the first time we've even seen Summers have to foul him. Good tackle by Adam.
And Livingston heads out. And again, then William and Mary on the counterattack.
A bit much.
There's Moeller
Oh,
having a go at John Tuttle.
he's all over his jersey.
That's the second time he's yanked him. Referee has missed both. Keep an eye on that.
You see players using their hands a lot.
With 25:38 remaining. Things just starting to heat up a bit. UC getting desperate now. They're down 3-0. They absolutely need to put something on the board if they want to have any chance in this match. With their loss last night to Virginia 2-0, a loss here and playing Old Dominion tomorrow on the AstroTurf, it could be a long ride back to California.
Yeah.
Nicely done by Martin Taylor. Good concentration.
Referee on top of that one.
Mo's got to be in the book. There it is. That's frustration.
He'll give me a yellow.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Absolutely no need for it.
No.
He's been burned by John Tuttle all afternoon. Tuttle to the far post, and Richard Miranda. Nicely done.
Oh, great.
Oh, there it is. Miranda is through. Unlucky there. Richie doing a nice job.
Good stuff. He split two defenders there on the far side. Clarissa uses his long throw here into the box.
Plays short.
Mike using the hand trap there, I think.
Oh, he got called for the handball on that. Nice effort, Mike. John Tuttle, a good shot.
It's a good blast from outside the box there.
Tipping got caught. He was not ready for that in any way, but he did a nice job to control it.
Again, William Mary winning in the midfield. It's Donnie DeShira.
Glenn Livingston called for the push. And UC will have it direct from the midfield. And Sanchez heads over the top. He looks a bit frustrated as well.
UC's got to put some more effort in. Not even challenging players.
And there's the third time in a row the ball's been played to Martin Taylor, no UC player tracking him, and he's easily walked into their attacking third. And he's won another. Mike Calaris, a good effort, tipping a great save.
Good stuff there by William Mary forwards. Total lack of defense there at all. No tracking or marking whatsoever.
UC is allowing the William & Mary players to just wall through the rear two-thirds of the field.
Miranda with the foul.
Charles Swanson received that one from Miranda. And Scott Ravenis for UC will play it forward. Tries to drive it in the corner. Summers Hambrick for the Tribe is there.
William Mary's controlled this one the whole way. Again, Sanchez on Summers. Just takes it right off his feet.
It's been a long day for Mike Sanchez. That's Moeller giving it away.
Well done by Scott Recchi there.
Richie Miranda to toss it in. Unlucky for John Tuttle. Martin Taylor with a push.
John Tuttle and Scott Bell, a combination that have worked well up front thus far. Combining for lots of goals.
That quickness is just so dangerous. Tuttle combines it with a good degree of skill.
Sanchez there. I think that's the first
That's
time
his
all
first
day.
effort. Summers Hambrick, that's the first time he's been beaten today.
Yeah.
And Martin Taylor again.
Oh.
Weekly done.
Has
Tim
him
Von
shot the
Stieg,
ball.
UC, with a push.
Again, Taylor up the right side. See it all day.
No marking at all.
No. Oh, good move.
Scott Bell, he'll get that one across. Oh, Johnny Tuttle. That's a nice effort.
Again, the Tuttle-Bell combo.
Both players do a great job of driving the ball across. Some substitutions now for UC. Jesse Frost comes on. Charles Bryant comes on. Chris John comes on.
I think their coach is just trying some new things now to get something going.
20 minutes now remaining. Rich Miranda.
Coming in hard there.
Saw that one coming.
Continued pressure.
No offsides there. William Mary trying to play the trap. And Ian Peter quickly comes out.
Good boot.
Nicely done.
Oh.
Glenn Livingston. Taken down. Charles Bryant on the foul for UC. And Scotty Bell. It's nicely done. And poor tracking again. Allows Bell to get it in. There's Don DeShira. Nicely done
there.
across.
Oh.
Oh,
Good stuff
unbelievable.
That's good soccer by William Mary. Lack of defense also by UC.
UC is making the Tribe look real good up
Yeah.
front. They're just giving them too much space, too much time. The Shire did a nice job bringing that across.
Did. Flair's just one step behind there.
And
Good
Taylor,
tackle.
well in there. Oh. It was good Mike let him have that one. He might not have walked away from it. Oh, there's a nice ball through. Ah, it's unlucky though.
Bit much. He had Tuttle open.
Richie Miranda takes on Moeller. Oh, does a nice job there.
Miranda committing a few fouls.
Scott Ravenis attacking in the midfield for UC. Sanchez heads it over. And Weekly put across.
It was a poor ball.
Oh, I don't know about that referee. He was well within playing distance of that. That's how the ref saw it. William & Mary gets the indirect kick. I'm sure
Absolutely no marking. To receive a ball like that in the midfield. Look
yeah,
at
well,
that.
we've got five UC players in the attacking third.
That's ridiculous.
And Tipping has to come out and make a fine save. I'm impressed with Tipping in this second half. He's come alive. William & Mary's had some fine shots on goal. Darcy
Curran back in.
replacing Adam Hogue. Sorry, that Miranda going off.
For the Tribe are Darcy Curran and Adam Hogue.
John Tuttle. That's a nice change of field there for UC.
Again, well challenged by Adam Hogue.
Can't get the penetration. Tribe recovering is great.
Yeah, great tracking.
Nicely done by Adam Hogue. Well across. Oh, there's a goal. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Number 17, Chris John.
Fell right to his feet.
From the edge of the 6-yard box, drives it in. Ian Peter, not a prayer. Made a good effort, though.
Yeah.
Scored by Chris John.
Failure to clear by William and Mary allows UC to put one up on the board with 16:15 remaining. William and Mary leads 3-1.
William and Mary can't sit back at this point. They've got to keep the pressure on.
Tom, what's the significance of that 3-1 score? We see it a lot.
Well, they're 2 goals out, which is in striking distance. The difference between being 2 goals behind and 3 goals behind is a big difference. They get another quick one. They're only 1 out.
Ian Peter does a nice job driving it forward, and Scott Bell plays square to Don DeShira.
It's good tracking by Glenn there.
What's the referee called here?
Yeah. It's a good call.
Yeah, Glenn Livingston. He's a bit hot after that. He took a good rap.
I think again he held his jersey.
Just over 15 minutes left. UC down 3-1.
Although UC style is aggressive, a lot of fouls, I got to think that so many fouls have just hurt them. They can't get anything generated. Continual fouls.
Nicely in by Adam Hogue. And gives it away. Oh, that's dangerous. Ian Peter does a nice job. See Al Albert up on the bench and John Daly pacing.
We may have shown a little bit of signs of lack of concentration.
You see a little bit energized after that last goal. And that's John
ball.
Tuttle on the touchline. And they've moved Moeller away from him. Nicely done. We'll take the corner. There it is.
Corner kick, Fry.
Richard Wong coming on for, looks like Donnie DeShira.
Fry to Richard Wong.
Shire did a good job in there. William and Mary will have the corner, though, and that's Scott Bell. Set up looking for the far post outswinger. That's driven up, tipping, nicely done. And he'll play that out quickly.
Not so many William and Mary players in the box on that corner kick.
Tim von Steberg played it off Martin Taylor, and UC will hit the throw-in. Nicely done by Adam Hogue.
Well done.
Oh, and he's fouled by Moeller. Referee allows play on. This is dangerous.
Linesman called the foul there. Things are starting to heat up a little here.
After that goal, things got definitely a little bit tighter. And that's Darcy Curran.
Polaris wide open on the far side.
Oh, that's a nice ball right there. That's a nice change of field. Well done. Calaris plays into Scott Bell. And just over the bar.
Good effort. Polaris was screaming for that one. No one over there.
Draw side, Mike Alaris.
UC trying to pick up the pace here.
Substitution in for UC.
In for Santa Barbara is
Jesse Frost coming on. Darcy Curran challenging there. UC has control. David Zaboski plays up the touch line. No one there. Just 12 minutes now remaining. William and Mary up 3-1. And UC putting on their most pressure of the game. Oh, and that's given away as well. Charles Bryant.
UC finally starting to run a little bit here. Making some runs off the ball.
What's the effect, Tom, on a team that they've, William and Mary have been up 3-0 for most of the game now. UC's picking it up. What's going on with the Tribe?
Well, William Mary wants to counter with the same amount of pressure and try and get if they get a goal, go up 4-1, that'd put it away. They're really working here for a goal.
And there's Colares through. And he'll look to cross.
Good shielding there by Colares.
Oh, nicely done. And he does get it in! Richard Wong, cross! Johnny Tuttle, unlucky!
That was great stuff.
There was his effort.
It's a good clip there by Richard Wong. I don't think Tuttle expected it. I think he was looking for a shot off him. Colares did a great job working the corner there.
Some real fine stuff in the box for William and Mary. Real fine. Lineman Bill McNaught calls that one out. And William and Mary gets the throw in and back to Ian Peter. Ian plays to Glenn Livingston, who loses.
I don't think he should distribute that ball there.
Summers Hambrick gives away a corner. No foul there.
That was a close one, but no foul. Summers showing a little bit of speed there. Kept up with Sanchez.
Mike Sanchez. Oh, the quick corner kick! And a goal kick is called. Adam Hogue is down.
He's down.
Dangerous corner there.
Yeah. That was good stuff by UC. Trying to catch him off guard.
And time is stopped with 9:54 remaining. Adam Hogue looks like he'll shake it off.
Injured Indian is Adam Hogue.
And he has shaken it off. Trainer Chuck Boyle stepping out a few steps.
Credit to Chuck with no injuries for William Mary.
Does a good job keeping the guys fit. Oh, that's nice touch there. Oh, brilliant stuff! Reaction header there by Glenn Livingston.
Glenn's grabbing for everything he can get.
Ian Peter covered that shot well for William and Mary in the goal. A little bit of wind kicking up here in the face of William and Mary. Wind going from left to right.
Playing into Santa Barbara's favor.
And no pressure at all from UC. Oh, that's a fine ball.
Good
Richard
ball.
Wong, good effort.
It's a good ball by Darcy.
Very dangerous. Have to give Tipping the credit again. He's really
Poor
done a
marking.
Tim von Steberg.
Chris John, number 17 for UC, was left all alone right there. William Mary can't make any mistakes here. Got to tighten up the defense.
Scott Repke, fine job getting that into the midfield. And there's Johnny Tuttle with the speed. Oh, that's not a bad effort there. Goalkeeper
idea.
Tipping.
Tipping was out in the box, top of the box.
It's going to be tough to float one over him.
Yeah.
He's a good 6'1" anyway. Oh,
Tuttle
and
back
referee
to
goes
his
on with it. Nicely done, referee.
Tuttle loves that move going through the legs.
John Tuttle nicely crossed. Nice composure for the
Good run there
lad.
by Scott Bell coming in behind, taking the defender off him.
Oh, good stuff.
Ball by Colares.
That is really nice football.
Miranda back off the drive.
And he replaces Darcy Curran.
Darcy's had a good game though.
Hard tackles. That's too much there.
Yeah.
Glenn Livingston plays through to John Tuttle, and he should be able to keep that. He does.
He gets a throw-in out of it.
Scott Ravenis comes over to knock it over the sideline there. Tuttle will throw it in. And no marking.
No, good move by Miranda.
Richard Wong.
Oh,
Oh, a great shot and a great save.
good turn there.
Tim Tipping, he's keeping UC in the ball game here.
Rich Wong. They call him Abdul.
That's a fine save.
Good work in the box, too, by Scott Bell and Rich Miranda.
UC is allowing the William & Mary players enough space to do their thing. And it's causing them some havoc, although it hasn't cost them any goals in this second half here.
We've seen Tuttle just dominate this left side, giving him the room to work.
Adam Hogue was beat, and he recovers quickly.
Great tracking there.
Mike Sanchez with Summers Hambrick challenging. Knocked across, and Richie Miranda headed away
Well
nicely.
cleared. Good D by Taylor, stayed right with him.
Well called by the linesman.
Mhm.
Ball was clearly out.
It's right there. The first pressure we've seen from a forward by UC. That was dangerous.
It was Chris John, making life tough for Ian Peter, William & Mary goalkeeper. With 5.5 minutes remaining, William & Mary's lead stays at 3-1. Scott Repke, real consistent.
Playing some good balls off place kicks.
Richard Wong to the near touchline. Oh, and he's taken down.
Schwan, quick feet.
Scott Ravenis wipes him out.
We've seen that all day. William Mary Ford slipping by the defenders.
And we see Scott Bell waving off the William & Mary defending players, keeping them back. UC's got four players up front now. That's nicely done. little bit of gamesmanship there in the corner. Scott Bell took it a bit low.
William Mary not putting too many players in the box off the corners.
Trying to
Tuttle
get
going
through.
the legs.
Tuttle beats him.
Oh, and a good pass on the bar.
Shot by Glenn Livingston, fed by John Tuttle.
I think The Rock would like to have that one back.
Nicely done. Glenn Livingston challenge.
William Mary's chance.
Ah, terrible foul.
No need for that.
And he's booked, no doubt. Chris John, there it is. That's a 4th yellow card.
Glenn showing some good composure there, just walking away.
Really. There's only 3:41 remaining. He easily could have put him away.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'd want to mess with The Rock.
No, I don't think I want to catch one of his blows.
Got to give some of the William & Mary players credit. They've gotten a fair bit of hacks today.
Yeah.
With 4 yellow cards, it hadn't been what we call a clean game.
Definitely maintain composure all game. Oh, poor ball there.
That's driven in nice. Richard Wong, he's controlled.
Rich will work him on here. Oh. Unlucky there.
And there's Richie Miranda. Fouled.
William Mary dominating in the midfield.
There was a point there after that goal UC showed a little bit of life, but they just have not been able to maintain. I really would like to have seen UC with a day's rest. It would have been a different match.
I think you're right.
Oh, again, poorly done. Just late tackles. They're dangerous here late in the match.
Scott Bell just working on possession there. Trying to keep possession.
Oh, John Tuttle! He's won it! And cleared out of the box there nicely by James Strange.
Miranda's limping. Oh.
Oh. There it is.
She's gone. Red card.
He's showing that to number 10. Charles Bryant. She must have had some words for the referee.
And a cheap foul on Miranda there. It wasn't called. You hate to see that.
No doubt some frustration there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Rich is running it off, though. He's all right.
Red card given to Charles Bryant.
That could almost just put him out being a man down.
2:17 remaining. Nicely done. Oh! Ian Peter get off the line, but poorly cleared. Could have cost him.
Again, Ian showing his style coming off the line.
He's such a good athlete, Ian.
Yeah.
I have a feeling as time goes on, his technique will greatly improve. We've got the good goalkeeping coach here. Al's put together a good staff.
Yeah. Sam Meyer, goalkeeper coach.
Replacing Rich Miranda.
Darcy Curran back on for Miranda.
Oh, he's got to go with that. He's grabbed his leg. Time is out. Another player in the book. That's number 4, David Zaboski.
How many yellow cards have we got there?
That makes number 5.
That's ridiculous.
And he could have been thrown out for that. That was an intentional foul. He grabbed his foot. That's terrible. That's just terrible. And Sanchez, he gets in the book as well. Now it's just a joke.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I hate to see a team degenerate like this.
Yeah. You see, showing poor etiquette.
6 yellow cards and a red card on UC Santa Barbara. Not making a good showing here in the East. With less than about 120 remaining, I think most sides just feel, let's get it over with.
Yeah. Players came in hard there. Things are just getting out of control now.
Under a minute, and I think the referee's best to let this one roll.
Yeah.
Ian Peter making a long run, and he's got it easily. And one and down, 30 seconds remaining.
Again, Taylor out of the back.
Well, he's been unchallenged for 20 minutes. And we're about 1 punt away from the match.
Ian will just put it away here.
There it is. And that's the match. William and Mary on goals by Darcy Curran, Scott Bell, and Tim Larkin, all in the first 10 minutes. Come up with a win, 3-1. How do you feel about it, Tom?
Again, right off the bat, we saw UC coming out flat. Total lack of pressure put on by the UC forwards allowed the William Mary backs to look up, see their whole field, take their time, and distribute up to the forwards. Give it to Tuttle and Bell and let them take them on one-on-one, and we saw them beating them in the corners all day. Using some crosses, got 3 goals off it.
Strong players up front, William and Mary, John Tuttle and Scott Bell, but just solid in the back all the way around.
And again, Summers' handbrake is totally shutting down Sanchez.
Yeah. Well, fun game for William and Mary. We're looking forward to Sunday's match against Howard University.
Should be a good one.
As good a soccer as can be found on the East will be at that match. And we'll look forward to seeing you for next week's Game of the Week. For Tom Rectory, this is Charlie Hensel saying good night.